Hey everybody, it's Audrey from Audrey Lynn Studios on the west coast of Canada near Vancouver. So I have a kiln opening for you today. Yay! This one went to 2190, slow cool 2190, and then dropped to 1900 for 30 minutes. So yeah, let's just get going. So I'm just popping in here real quick because I looked over my filming and something happened with the camera and my lips aren't syncing in with my words. But you know what? I've got no time to redo the filming, so just bear with it. Thank you so much. Okay, so you would have seen on a short that I had 3D printed a set of pumpkin cutters. I did oyster cutters, pumpkin cutters. I actually have rose cutters and pears coming, artichoke. But the pumpkin cutters, here they are. So it's 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch. And they are on the website. I never put that many up at a time because I want to make sure that I ship it out fast enough, and then I'll, as soon as I get a couple orders, then I'll put more on. And if I need more, I print more. So if you're looking for them and it's out of stock, just look back or contact me or something. Anyway, so this is the 6-inch. So let's see if we can, there we go. So that's the cutter and this is how it turns out. This one is on 370 white stoneware. I engoed the back just because that was a lot of white on the back, and that's the dark chocolate engobe. And on here, what I did was on the outside, did 1-time manganese wash, and then 2 times, and I didn't wipe it back or anything, and then 2 times, what do you call that? Deep sienna speckle by Amico. And then this is deep olive speckle by Amico ×2. That turned out really nice for an orange pumpkin. Then I did a lighter pumpkin. So this one, again, the engobe on the back, and then 1-time manganese. Sorry, my stand is moving because Duty keeps brushing it. And he's old and can't see and hear anymore. So he keeps brushing it. Out you go. So manganese wash ×1, not white back, 2 times honey flux, and then 2 times deep olive speckle by Amico. So it's a little bit pinky because it's honey flux, but I was like, I wanted to get these in. It looks good actually like that, because pinky, I don't know, it's actually kind of looking a little bit orange hue. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, so it's working out pretty good. Anyway, so that one is that. Interesting, hey? So much smaller. That's how much it shrinks. Anyway, I'm glad I could get, this is the 8-inch. So then there's another size, the 10-inch, but I don't have that one. I didn't have that one glazed, so. Let's go with these 2 pieces. This is, yeah, Northern Lights. I'm gonna see if I can find a better spot. Okay, there's no good spot. It's with this Northern Lights that it's a problem. I checked the other pieces and this is going to be fine, but see if I can show you. So basically what I did was the 2 times obsidian over the whole thing, and then I did 3 times seaweed in a spiral all the way down, and then in between there 3 times indigo float all the way down. So it turned out really great, but hopefully when I take pictures you'll be able to see it better. It's just, yeah, it's just so shiny. It's beautiful. So this mug I did the same way, only I put black underglaze, wiped it back, and this is Amico's charcoal celadon on here, and then put wax on and then did the Northern Lights. So it's very lovely, but again, it's very hard for you to see. Yeah. Of course, when I took it out of the kiln, I noticed there was a wee little crack. Nice, eh? Yeah. Oh well. Okay, this one was a refire. It had just a little, not a pinhole, but a little pit or something. So it is honeydew flux all over 3 times. And then green tea, or a band of green tea, quite wide band of green tea twice. And then a smaller band of seaweed twice, and that's inside and out. So it's refired, so it looks different than it did, but it's yeah, it's very beautiful. I really like it. Yeah, good. Now that doesn't have that little divot anymore, which is really nice. This pot is white stoneware, and I had done some slip trailing on it. Some very free slip trailing with the air pen. I had put that short out, or did I? Maybe I didn't. Because I've done 3 pots. But anyway, this was just the Buzzy Bee pot with the air pen. And it just has 2 times Spectrum Curry. So it's perfect for this pot. Yeah. I had somebody comment. So then I must have put it up as a short or something. That's what it was. And they said, well, to tell you the truth, it's kind of sloppy. Well, if you've seen any of my artwork, you know that it is not, it's not that it's sloppy, but it's very free. Anyway, I just said, well, not everybody appreciates my style. Gotta love the public sometimes. Okay, let's do this little sweetheart. It is so faint. Very faint pink. It's really pretty. So what it is ×3 Pink Ice by Laguna. And then I've got Flux Blossom by Amico ×2. And then it's Amaryllis ×2. And I knew it'd be very faint. Yeah, it almost doesn't do it justice. It is just so pretty. It's so pretty. Yeah. Okay, and let's go on to this one because it's also a Laguna. And it's a speckled clay, so it would look different on white stoneware for sure. So I'll do it again on white stoneware. But this is 3 times Laguna's Layered Fern. And then I have Gunmetal Green. Okay, Layered Fern was ×3. And then gunmetal green was ×2. And then to about this much, ×2 times Aurora green. I love it. And I suspect I will love it when it's on white stoneware too. It'll just look different. Yeah, very pretty. Now, this one is chocolate clay, and it looks different than it did on the first time I did this. That could be because I used 3 coats instead of 2 coats. But anyway, so on the bottom here was Spectrum's Morning Glory. Let's put that down. Spectrum's Morning Glory ×3. And then Spectrum's Floating Turquoise ×3. And Spectrum's Spanish Moss ×3. Turned out great. It's Spanish moss on the inside. Yeah, I think it turned out great for a dark clay like that. Good. Then I have, no, let's do this one. This is a fun little pot. Hope I can find it on Instagram so I can link it to where I saw it. But it's such a fun little pot. You just, like, you throw it, and then when it's, you know, not soft, not super leather hard, but yeah, you know, when you can cut things. And then you cut it on a diagonal and then fold it over. And then as it's drying, just keep trying to keep it sort of round. I mean, it's, you know, it might not be because you're folding it over. But anyway, so on the inside button is Kiwi's Aqua Underglaze ×3. And then on top of that, I put Mako Zinc Free Clear twice. And then this is the classic 2 times Alabaster Mako, 1 time Mako Winterwood, and then 2 times Mako's Light Flux. So cute as a button. They really are cute. And you can make it like this, or you can put a handle on it. Make a little mug. Yeah, super cute. I love it. And I do love, that's 3 times that Kiwi underglaze. Still have to do that vid. And that was good coverage. Love the color. All right. Now this one is good old Power Tooth Gray, hey? Love that color. So it is, yeah, down here the same as that one. So it's 2 times Mako's Alabaster, 1 time Mako Winterwood, and then Light Flux. But actually, you know what? Yeah, I put the Light Flux on, and then I put the Power Turquoise coming over the Light Flux, which is why I'm getting that. And so then the Power Turquoise is ×2. And then it is Seaweed ×2. And then just a thick band of oatmeal, like a thick little rim of oatmeal. That turned out lovely. Yeah, I like that. It's very different. Almost looks like iron luster, what iron luster does. Very cool. And then I have autumn colors coming. I love autumn. I really do. I do. I love autumn. I'm just not quite ready for it yet. So 2 times Alabaster, 1 time Winterwood, Deep Sienna Speckle ×2, and then Flux. Light Flux here, Light Flux there ×2. So yeah, works out great every time. Nice combo for fall. Same with the Power Turquoise, a really nice combo for fall. Let's start with this one. They're hand built, and I have a tutorial for these hand built mugs. And I meant to make them like this, just so you know. So SANBAO, I believe, under glaze transfer, and there too. And then I used 2 times honey flux all over the whole thing. So what I did though was, it's actually 2.5 times. So 2 times over the whole thing. And then I did a 3rd time, but I didn't go in here because I didn't want it to bubble down on the handle, just around here. So when I got it to work like this because I use my brush and I just feather it in towards the underglaze transfer. So I have a couple other mugs that I did like that. This one is got the maple leaf. And on the other side has the maple leaf and other pine cone, acorn, so on. And after I did the honey flux, then I did the stroke and coat. So on here is camelback, which would be, yeah, it's kind of this rusty color. Down here, this rusty color. And then cinnamon sticks is the red. And then It's Sage is the greenish color down in here. And I just random here and there put those stroke and coats. So I think those are really pretty. And again, hand built, and the rim is meant to be like that. So I kind of make it all wonky. And the last one like that is, oh, I just did the, oh, I thought I did the decal on both sides, but I didn't. Oh well. And it's a left-handed mug. So yeah, so SANBAO, underglaze transfer, and on here, these two here are Grapple. Grapple is this one? No. Grapple is the top one, and Blueberry Hill is the bottom one. It turned out good. Yeah, I like them. Okay, this one's a commission, and I don't like commissions. I don't like them because they hang around. You know, like I did do, did I put up this tutorial mushroom mug? And, you know, it cracks. It cracks here, it cracks there, and then you're trying to get on top of your commission, and then things are happening all over the place, and you got to mend this and mend that, and yeah, it worked out really good. But by now I don't even know if she'll want it, which doesn't bother me because it will sell. But I don't like commissions for that reason. They hang over my head, and no thank you. Anyway, it did turn out very well. So this is 2 times birch, and then this is underglaze by Kiwi, and it's called Sangria. They do have redder ones, but I like the not so red tops. And then the white is, yeah, white by Kiwi. And then it has 2 times zinc-free clear on it. And inside and outside is all blue rutile. So now it's great, but it's months later. And that's the part I can't stand. so this one, you know when you do some silly things? Yeah, I did it on this one. That's okay. I can refire it. This is a combination of unset pottery, Finkel pottery, Perrin pottery, let's see who else, my magic. This is my Beachy mug. So what I did was I used speckled engobe. I know Unseth has done that, where they use speckled engobe here. But I wanted it to have splotches of bigger dark brown spots. So I put sandstone, and I thought I did, but I don't think I did. My plan was to do little bits of flux so parts of it would run. What I didn't take into account is that, guess what? The engobe is not going to be shiny. What a dope. Anyway, so I'm going to refire and I will fix this. But when I fix it, I think it's going to look really good. Anyway, this part of the mug is, oh, 1 second. Okay, all Norse blue ×2. And then here is Celadon bloom on top of the Norse, which is just ×1. Then it's ×2 floating turquoise. And then it's got a real thin rim of power turquoise ×1 because it's strong. And then ×2 Louisiana Bayou. Yeah. That's it, I think. Yeah, so once I get that bottom the way I like it, I think it will be really pretty. But right now, looks like it has a disease. Anyway, oh, yeah, right, and I did put some snow in here, just like Unseth does, but did I do 1 time snow? I think I did 2 times snow, so I can see here it didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to. So maybe I have to do it a little bit thicker. You can see it, but it's not frothy enough. You know, it's supposed to be like the waves hitting the shoreline. So yeah, just a few things to do to it before I refire. This is on speckled buff. This is here, oh, I've used the roller here from Sue Butler at 3D Commotion. This is the leaf one, and this is a different one. I can't remember what she calls that one now. And this is 2 times Pumpernickel by Pottery Supply House. So this is what it looks like on speckled buff clay. I will do another one with just white stoneware so you can see it. It's a beautiful glaze. It's a beautiful glaze like this. And then this is a new one to me by Pottery Supply House, is Nickelodeon. So I am excited to see what it looks like on white stoneware, but this looks great. I do like those ones by Pottery Supply House. Here we go. And there's a tutorial for this, to make this bowl. It's yeah, I don't know, what do you call it? A dip bowl, a chip and dip bowl. You know, this is higher than some people make it, but I would like to try making what you all are making, the flatter one as well. I think there's a place for both. So anyway, yeah. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me. I am off for another week, and after that home for about 5 days, and then off for a week after that, and then I'm home. So that's good. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Leave me your comments, share, you know, all of that great stuff. Peace out.